Dzień dobry, dzień dobry. Cześć.
Dzień dobry.
Dobry wieczór.
Dzień dobry.
Witajcie, witajcie na kolejnym live'ie Easy Polish. Dzisiaj, jak widzicie, mamy bardzo specjalnych gości i bardzo wyjątkowych. Czy możecie się nam przedstawić? Kim jesteście? Cari.
Ja jestem Cari. Nazywam się Cari i jestem z Niemiec.
A gdzie pracujesz?
Pracuję Easy German. Jestem z Easy German.
Manuel, a ty?
Ja jestem Manuel, mam 37 lat, mieszkam w Berlinie i pracuję też w Easy German.
Jak widzicie, nasi goście mówią trochę po polsku. Troszeczkę.
Lepiej niż chcą się przyznać tak naprawdę.
I teraz chcemy was zapytać, dlaczego uczycie się polskiego?
Manuel, to jest pytanie dla ciebie.
Dobrze. Mój tata Janusz jest z Polski i ja po studiach mieszkałem rok w Krakowie. Pracowałem tam jako wolontariusz. Wtedy chodziłem na kurs języka polskiego i miałem poziom B1, B2. I teraz mój polski jest dużo gorszy, ale chcę znowu go ćwiczyć.
Wow, nigdy nie słyszałam.
Wow.
Jak mówisz tyle polskiego naraz, Manuel. Jestem dumna.
Prawda?
Tak, aż mnie zatkało.
Cari, a
Cari?
ty dlaczego uczysz się polskiego?
Bo mój mąż jest Polakiem i to jest Janusz też. Mój mąż jest tata z Manuelem.
Manuela.
To jest
Manuela.
prawda.
Tak. I
Rozmawiasz z Januszem po polsku?
trochę, ale nie dużo. I Aga jest naszą druną. Czy to
Druchną.
druchną?
Przyjaciółką.
Czy to jest korekt? Tak?
Tak.
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 Aga, byłaś druchną Cari i Janusza na ich
Tak.
weselu?
Tak,
O, wow.
byłam.
Nie wiedziałam
Wow.
tego.
Jestem bardzo dumna z tego.
Nikt mi nie powiedział wcześniej.
Mhm.
Tak, ale słyszałam, że Manuel i Cari znają świetne polskie łamańce językowe. Czy to prawda?
Nic nie rozumiem. Co to jest?
Manuel
Łamaniec
wie,
językowy. Manuel wie.
co to jest łamaniec językowy.
Tak, jest.
Rozumiem.
Ja mogę powiedzieć, w Szczebrzeszynie chrząszcz brzmi w Szczecinie i Szczebrzeszyn z tego słynie, że chrząszcz tam brzmi w Szczecinie.
Wow. Manuel, z minuty na minutę zaskakujesz mnie bardziej.
Cari, a jak tam twoja znajomość łamańców językowych?
Czy mogę pić wódkę?
Oczywiście.
To jest bardzo duży pomoc. Mam domowy koniak od rodziny Justyna.
I to ci pomoże w łamańcu językowym.
Tak. Bardzo duży pomoc.
Och. Jeżeli teraz zastanawiacie się, dlaczego Cari i Manuel mówią łamańce językowe, to dlatego, że Manuel powiedział, że musimy go zapytać o jakiś łamaniec, żeby mógł się pochwalić, jak już przychodzi do nas na live'a.
Bo jest bardzo z tego dumny. Więc napiszcie nam w komentarzach, jakie wrażenie na was zrobiło to, że Manuel zna łamańce językowe.
Na zdrowie.
I
Na zdrowie.
Król Karol kupił królowej Karolinie korale koloru koralowego.
Wow.
Tak,
Bardzo dobrze. I teraz
bardzo dobrze.
po
I
angielsku
teraz?
poproszę.
Dobrze.
A,
Po tej porcji wrażeń przechodzimy na angielski.
naszym polski jest bardzo dobrze.
Bardzo
Jest
źle.
Bardzo
super.
dobry.
Jest
My-
super.
Pod wrażeniem.
Dziękuję bardzo.
So,
Jestem bardzo szczęśliwa.
what's the real reason we brought you over here, guys? Was it just for you to show off your tongue twister skills in Polish?
That's what you told us. That you just wanted to show us off. Just show
Uczymy
that
się
we're true
polskiego.
polyglots.
Do you have something more to show people in Polish, like maybe Polish songs or some poems?
Manuel.
Yes, I can sing Przeżyj to Sam for you.
Okay, so
Really?
maybe let's say that for those who will stay with us until the end of this live, you will sing a song, okay?
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe
you
if
pass
Cari
the
shares
test.
some of that vodka with you, you will be ready to sing at the end of the live stream.
Take
Yes.
it, Manuel.
No.
Oh, it turned into water.
In the meantime, though, we usually invite some guests to our live stream so they can share their best tips for learning Polish with our audience. Do you have anything to share about how you two usually learn Polish or try to stay in touch with the Polish language?
We have
Tak.
lots of them. Tak?
Ja
Po polsku poproszę.
słucham podcast z Easy Polish. Easy
O.
Polish podcast.
I ja oglądam Easy German, Easy Polish na YouTubie cały dzień.
Ja też. Całe tygodnie.
I co robicie z tymi odcinkami? Cari, ty lubisz robić fiszki, prawda? Jak widzisz nowe słowo, to wpisujesz do aplikacji do fiszek.
Tak, Fiszek.
Manuel, a ty poza
Ja
tym, że
oglądam,
słuchasz?
ja oglądam Vocab Helper.
A, z podcastu, żeby widzieć słówka najważniejsze.
Mhm. I? Czy to wszystko?
Well,
Nie.
you have something new that I think will make it much easier to pick
We
up
hope
Polish again.
We hope so. Because the main reason why we are here today is not just to present language skills of Cari and Manuel, but to talk about the new tool that we have for our viewers and for people who want to learn Polish, which is Easy Polish platform. Yay!
Yay! Do we have any? Do we have any smileys here or any?
No, I think no.
And we
We
need
just-
something physical.
We just have the platform that we could share with people and talk a little bit more about it.
Cari, could you tell our viewers who never heard about this platform, what is it actually?
Okay, starting very basic. It's a website, but it's more of like a huge archive of Easy Polish, everything you've produced, and giving it structure and further practice. Let's say one thing that I've always wanted from Easy Polish is to tell me where to start. I want to see all the videos that are for my level, which is very basic, as you learned today. So you could start with all the A1 material. See, first steps with Polish, start here. You made this section just for me. And
With
this is
you in
one
mind.
with me in mind. And this is one of the big advantages of the platform, that you can find everything. It's very flexible. You can search for everything, but most importantly, it gives you structure on going through the material more methodically. There's the filters that you just show. You can even then, for example, show all the content for A1. That's where I will start with the platform. I will filter for the A1 content and then go through the video step by step. But that's not all of it, because watching the videos I can do on YouTube. But now you have all the extra material in an interactive way.
Yeah, there's exercises, which I think will be really helpful. And this is completely new. This didn't exist for Easy Polish, this interactive exercise connected to each video. And so you can watch the video right on the site and then complete these exercises and you get a little progress bar. So you can
Yes, edit the privacy
complete them all.
settings.
Yes.
Then you can allow others to see the video. What I really liked when you advertised the platform is you don't need papers anymore and you threw them away. And now you have everything on one website. And I think that's the best about it.
Yes, although to all those lovers of paper exercises who really like to fill them out by hand, we have to say that in the download section, you can still download every worksheet. So this these exercises that you see over here, for some of our older videos, we still have those pretty exercises that our Ada used to make in PDFs. You can still download them. And for all the future videos that we'll be producing, the interactive exercises will be automatically turning into PDFs that you can download from this section, which we know a lot of people asked about, and we're afraid that maybe this is going away. So I think for many people, this is quite important.
Yeah, and if you live in Germany, you could print out the PDF and then fax it to someone else. We still like to use fax machines here. All of that is still supported on the new platform.
Yeah, it's funny because we sent Justina a gift this Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And she didn't open the mailbox for 4 weeks. And actually, at some point, it was a surprise gift. So at some point, I had to text her and say, like, Justina, did you receive a package from Germany? And she was like, let me check in my mailbox. And in the end, she got the package, but she just didn't bother to open her mailbox because apparently in Poland, everything's
digital. Unthinkable in Germany.
So if you're like the Polish people who like to have everything digital, now you can do the exercises directly on your phone or on the desktop version of the platform. If you are a German and you love paper, go for printing them. That is still an option. But Manuel, would you maybe like to explain, is it possible to access all of these exercises on a phone? Because this is something that people were asking about. Can they just learn on the go while they are stuck in the traffic or waiting in a line?
Absolutely. This is not an app that you can find in the App Store or the Play Store, but it is fully mobile responsive. So I don't know if you can show this if you just change your browser window, but basically if you're opening this on a phone, everything just rearranges and adjusts nicely. And so you can use the whole page, all of the features on your phone while you're on the bus. You know, when I lived in Poland, this is so long ago. This was in 2007. The iPhone came out that year. And I remember it wasn't available in Europe and I wouldn't have had the money anyway. But I had an iPod, and on my way to work every day, I was listening to podcasts on my iPod. I copied them at home. And if I had had this back then, I could have practiced my Polish and learned Polish.
You would actually speak Polish right now, Manuel.
Exactly. I had to go to a course once per week and sit there for 2 hours. But I wasn't learning while I was on the bus on my way to work. If anyone lives in Poland now or plans to go there, you can just do it on the go. It's really nice.
But speaking
you can also do it.
Yeah, speaking of things that people can do on the go, because Manuel, we know you're a huge lover of audio and podcasts, and you've built a very special thing for this platform for people to use. So one thing is that people can find the podcast that we have on the platform, but this is just one option to listen to content on the go, right?
Yes. The really cool thing is that you can also subscribe to the audio from your videos as a podcast. So basically, if you don't have time to watch every video on YouTube, or maybe you want to watch it, but then later you want to repeat what you heard on the video while you're in your car, you can subscribe to a special podcast feed. It's like a special feed, and you'll get a special URL here. And then, or basically, you just tap a button on your phone, you pick your podcast app, and then you have like a secret podcast that's just for you. And that has the audio from every single video. So that's really cool. You can watch the video on YouTube at home. And then when you're out and about or you're cleaning your apartment, you can listen to it right in your favorite podcast app. It's really helpful.
Yes, we heard from some of the people, of some of our members who really like doing that. They like listening to the episodes on repeat. And before it was like really complicated with like having to download the little audio files and finding a way to listen to them. But now it's super easy. We even already had some of our members who like send us little photos that they are listening to the Easy Polish episodes on their cars while they are driving, and they just have it running as a podcast, and it's super cool. And I think it's Jonas who's also with us on the live stream. He says, Manuel, it works like a charm. So if any of you...
Don't give me the credit. I'm not the person who built this. I just wanted it. I really wanted it.
Yeah, I think you wanted it as badly as Jonas always did. So you made a lot of people very happy that it exists. If anyone else does it, that you listen to Easy Polish on your car and you have it open on the screen or something, please send us pictures. Please like post it on Instagram and tag us or whatever way you can show us. It
But
always
not
makes us
while
so happy.
driving.
No, only if you are the passenger, please. We don't want anyone losing the driving license over this.
Huh.
Yeah, but I want to ask our viewers, did you already try our platform? And do you have any experiences with this? I see that Tony already have.
Yes. Gdzie jest Justyna is missing from the audio feed. We have to make sure we add that one over there. Was the question... Sorry?
I just want to say that Jonas sent deepest thanks to Manuel.
Was your question about the experiences with the platform, Aga, to Cari and Manuel, or to the audience?
No, to the audience. I just think that maybe some of you already try it and want to share your thoughts and emotions about it.
If that's the case, please do it in the chat. We will have to wait for 2 minutes for any responses with the delay that we have on the chat. So maybe in that time, we could also speak about whether it's possible to practice speaking with the platform.
Can I ask, if I'm just watching this and I want to try this, where do I go? Where's this platform?
That is a very good question. So there's basically 2 places where people can go. If you just want to find out more about the platform and learn a little bit about like how this whole concept works, you can just go to easypolish.org/membership, and this is where we have like all the information about all the important things that you have to know. From there, or directly, if you feel like you know enough about this, then generally our platform lives on members.easypolish.org. This is the new address, and the coolest thing that we've done is that you can also just create a free account on this platform to test things out, and you can get free videos for free to check out how it works. Should we quickly show how it works with the free accounts?
Yes.
Dlaczego nie?
Dlaczego nie? Dobrze. Dajcie mi sekundę.
Jesteśmy gotowi.
So if you are on this page, members.easypolish.org, as a person who is not signed into an account, this is what you will see. This first section that is called Try Out Our Content. And there are free videos here that are available for free, and free podcast episodes that you can test out. And in order to do that, you just click it, and there's a little prompt over here. Maybe let's...
Oh,
is Justina frozen?
Well,
I think so.
there's a little prompt over here. where you
Just one click and she's frozen.
I already started creating the free account. I think that's why it took me away.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. And now people will be afraid to do that because they don't want to be frozen. Justyna?
Yes,
Oh.
I'm back.
Great.
My internet loves doing that every time we have a live stream, which is very fortunate, obviously. Yeah. But basically, this is what you do in order to create a free account and test things out on the platform. And people say, for me, the platform is much better now, and I feel like I'm learning with less effort.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Thank you, Valentina.
But I mean, I have to say from my experience, hello, let's read Tom first and then
Hello.
I'll share.
Okay, you guys have to continue talking.
Okay,
We
Tom
have-
is saying, I did my first video exercise today and I really liked it. I've not spent a lot of time yet, but I love that all the materials and exercises are available in one space. Tom, that's exactly the idea. You go to one place, members.easypolish.org, you log in, or once you've signed up, you're just logged in and everything's just there. New video, it's there. Exercises, there. Downloads, there. Can you add a comment? Yes, you can. Can you subscribe to a podcast feed? Get the audio on your phone? Yes, you can. It's all in one place.
And suddenly, you can speak Polish.
It takes 2 minutes.
I wanted to
Just
say, for me, I feel like I'm a good representative for all the lazy learners who, have a good reason to learn Polish, but find it hard still to have the discipline. And I think the main benefit on the platform is the structure, like helping me step by step to see my progress. This is maybe something you could also still show. You can actually track your progress and you can see what you've done step by step. And I think the ability to set the structure and kind of set a goal. For example, my first goal would be to complete the A1 section, maybe then the A2 section, and to see what I've done. I think this is for me really a big advantage to just watching YouTube, where obviously on YouTube we don't build our content upon each other. Like there's no logic in the
There's no logic to it?
no, there's a logic, but not in the order of the videos we create. Sometimes we have a beginner video, sometimes advanced. And that's also great because you and also Easy German, we have a diverse audience. But especially if you are a beginner, but also if you are intermediate and advanced, you need the structure to help you. And I think this is the great thing you can find on the platform.
Yes, I mean, just to make one thing clear, because we've been getting a lot of questions about this. Some people were asking, like, is it now that we have, like a complete master course from like A1 to B2 and the levels, and you can do step by step? It's not exactly like that. It's more like we are trying to take our videos. Cześć Janusz.
Cześć Janusz.
And give them some structure and level and like show you guys what is more or less the level of that video that already exists. So obviously, as we keep building the platform, we keep marking the videos and there's like more and more stuff in each category. And we try to focus on, skills. Like there is a section for example, practicing grammar with Easy Polish. If grammar is something that you're struggling with, there's a section for practicing vocabulary. Maybe it's a little bit less about going from level to level, but we are working on this whole tagging
Do you
system.
have any content for native speakers? Because we have a potential student joining us for very
Yes,
advanced
Janusz.
Polish.
For you, we have all the fun content on the platform and a little bit of content in English that some people complain about, but we still like it because it was a lot of fun to produce.
That's great.
How do you feel about the launch of the new platform, Janusz? Have you seen it yet?
No, not really.
Then why are you here? Let Carina
learn
come
about
back
it.
to the discussion.
You should be back. I know nothing.
But you do know Easy Languages has built a new platform, right, Janusz? You do need to know that.
Oh, yes. Whoa. Nice.
I hope this is the common reaction for people who see our platform for the first time.
Absolutely. Why not? Great. Members, Easy Polish. Wow. Do zobaczenia. Trzymaj się. Cześć. Miło cię poznać.
Czy ty się żegnasz z nami,
Janusz,
Janusz,
jest-
czy ty czytasz coś?
Ja
Jest-
czytam wasze filmiki tutaj, wiesz?
Jest pytanie. Janusz, bist du der Vater von Manuel?
Ja.
Ja,
Die
ja
Antwort
jestem.
ist ganz einfach, ja. Das sieht
In
man.
Polish. Say
Das,
it in Polish.
Aha, yes, yes. The answer is yes, and you can see it. Manuel looks like Manuel looks like if you would see a picture of me with like around 30, I was
Yes.
looking very much like him.
You just
That's
need to
true.
grow a beard, Manuel, so that the resemblance
this-
is...
I'll work on
There.
it. But yeah, I can show photos of Janusz when he was my age, and the resemblance is striking.
Yes.
Anyway, should we get back to the platform?
Yes.
Yes. Janusz, what do
Oh,
you want to
Janusz,
talk about?
do you want to share with us
Yes.
some
I share
stories?
with you a sherry. No, I won't.
Well,
Okay.
Janusz, the question that we get asked most often when it comes to you, maybe you can answer that before you go.
Hmm?
When will you come to Poland again to shoot some philosophical street interviews with Aga? one
As
more
soon
time?
as possible. Cari is organizing everything. But yeah, but we have not enough days in a year to realize her projects.
Yeah, this was also a question from our chat today, but before Janusz appeared. So it was Cari and Manuel. Are you planning visit Poland again anytime soon?
Of course.
Of course.
I don't know when yet, but I was actually thinking of going to Krakow this year for a concert. I know Katowice is also beautiful, and I've enjoyed my visits to your beautiful hometown very much. But also, I have a special connection to Krakow, and I will maybe return this year.
Now
Maybe.
we have a whole section on the platform that is called Polish for tourists. So you can...
I need to do this.
Bardzo dobrze.
You should. There's like all of our videos that are helpful for when you are coming to Poland. There's a video about Kraków that you love so much, Manuel.
Poproszę jedno piwo.
Tak.
If anyone had doubts that Manuel is son of
Gdzie
Janusz,
jest dworzec główny?
Gdzie jest piwo? I
Not
need
anymore.
to change my battery. I'll be back.
Okay. In the meantime, Manuel, should we try to answer some more questions that people
please.
have about the platform?
Proszę bardzo.
So this is not a question, but I think it's a very nice comment from someone who had problems and said that they contacted us and it was figured out. I think this is also worth saying that, you know, the platform is new. We are still working
Yes.
on figuring everything out, but we are there for you, available in the emails. If there's anything that you need help with, if you are confused about the process of getting into the new platform, getting started there, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are super happy to help you learn how to use this new tool that we've
Yes.
built for you.
And in the question, it disappeared quite fast. You could see Seedling helped figure this out. Seedling is a language learning app that doesn't offer Polish yet. It offers German, Spanish, French, but they are building this platform for us. So for Easy Polish, Easy German, we're not there yet, but soon, and all the other Easy Languages teams. And so it's not just us hacking away, throwing something together. There's actually a professional team of developers behind this, and it's new, it's early. Of course, You might come across a bug or two, but it's being sorted out and it's getting better and better every day. We're working on the design, we're working on the features. Everything is going to be even better month by month.
And of course, it's first available in Poland before it's available in Germany, because you are digital and we
And
still work.
You have fax.
We still need to work with the fax machine.
Exactly.
We are the initiators of digitalization.
Don't worry, Cari. The future is bright.
I'm so happy.
We have also questions about grammar.
Yes, I would like to answer that one because it's very good. Wait, this is not the one about grammar. That was the grammar question. Mary was asking whether the grammar sections are only available in the downloads, because in the past we used to have some grammar sections in our worksheets, or will they also be on the new platform? The thing about the platform is that now when you need a piece of grammar related to our videos, I can show this to you with an example. There is a way where our teacher adds like bits of grammar that you need in order to complete an exercise. So let's take a look. Here's a video, for example, about the verb to be, and in Polish you need to understand a little bit about like which case is coming after the verb to be. And whenever you need like a little grammar tip to solve an exercise, Ada, our lovely teacher, is adding here a little explanation about what you should know, and about sometimes there's a table with a conjugation that you should learn, and then based on this you have to do the grammar exercise. So that's how we are solving this on the platform, and we hope this will be helpful so that you learn bits of grammar in the context of videos where this grammar was used.
Very nice.
To potrzebuję.
To wszystko już jest, Cari, dostępne.
Stop using fax and start to use platform.
We love our fax machines, you know.
I'm sure you do.
Can I also fax you the answers, Agar, and you correct them?
You can try, but I cannot promise that I will receive it.
Do you have a fax machine? You know, you can connect email to a fax and receive it digitally. That's
really?
something we also do in Germany. Actually, Manuel has a digital fax account.
Yeah.
Do you?
Well, you can send fax through a website. So if there's a German institution that needs a letter or a fax, I'll fax them, but I'm doing it through a website. So
We are also digital.
But Justyna, you need to check your mailbox again, because our city hall sent us letters this month.
Did they?
Yes, they do. I received mine, so probably in your mailbox is the one for you.
Or maybe one
Sorry.
day I will find there a completed worksheet from Cari that she will send
Maybe.
by email.
That's why you're afraid to look there, right?
which membership is that?
I'm not a teacher. I'm afraid I will have to do the corrections by hand. That's not
Yes.
my really strong suit.
Can we talk about the membership levels? Because I
True.
wondered, do you have a fax membership where I can just I can get
No.
a corrected fax via
But
email?
thank you, Cari, for this idea. We will really consider it to do one extra level, especially
Just
for
for
German
Germans.
members. But we have 2 levels of our
Yes.
membership.
That is correct.
And we decided to do those 2 levels because we spent a lot of time on the conversations with our members and our viewers, and we talked with them about their style of learning that some people have. And we discovered that people like to learn like 2 ways. One way is like learning on their own. Like there are people who really like to just have good sources, good materials, and just they know what they need. And for those people, we have platform, because we believe that there they can find like the ocean of sources for learning Polish. But there are also people who really like to learn with other people. And those people believe that language is the tool for communication. And for those people, we have platform plus our Discord server where people every day can practice Polish by writing, but also on Zoom calls, they can talk to each other and to us. And they will have like every month small challenge where they can practice like in more intensive way. And we really believe that this is a good idea, but life will show if we will write or not.
That's
Yes,
great.
the
So
thing
you
I'm
can
sure-
actually talk to you on
You can do
Discord.
what we're doing now. You can hop on a call and show off your tongue twisters.
Yes, that would be great.
that you can do primarily with Ella in the conversation calls that she will host, where you can just loosely practice some speaking in Polish. But there
Talking
will
about your trips to Poland, I need to join that one.
join that one. But we will also have some dedicated sessions with some of our teachers who also teach in the courses. For example, Agata will be running some vocabulary practice sessions, or sometimes like a grammar session for the grammar nerds. And we've also learned by the previous experiences that some people find that like 30-day challenges a little bit too long and too exhausting. So this is also something we are changing on the platform. Instead of having like a 30 challenge once per year, we will have like small activities every month. And
Wow.
on our website, there is this section, Discord events. You can check it out and always see like what is coming up and what will be happening on our Discord server in the next days. All of these events can be joined through Discord, and they are available for the members of this Learn with Us tier. So all the special events, if you need a little bit of practice, a little bit of community to be engaged, but maybe you don't have enough time to join a regular course where you have classes twice per week for an hour, like this is the more laid back option to learn casually for people like Manuel and Cari, who are maybe not focusing on Polish so much, but do need a bit of contact with the language every now
Hey.
and then.
I'm on the Discord server. I'm looking at the GIFs that are being posted there. Do we need to explain what Discord is, maybe, for people who haven't heard?
Yes.
I think so.
I mean,
Go ahead.
It's basically a chat app. So if you know WhatsApp, it's similar, except WhatsApp is mostly one-on-one or maybe a small group of friends, whereas Discord is for bigger groups, like everyone in the Easy German and Easy Polish communities and Easy Spanish, and the different languages at Easy Language have Discord servers. And when you are a member, in the Easy Polish case, on the Learn With Us membership, you get access to the server. So basically you become a member, and then on the platform, there's a setting in the settings where you link it to your Discord account. So it's very quick. You just, it's 3 steps. You register for Discord if you haven't done that before, and then you join the Discord server, and then you authenticate, and then everything just appears magically. You get access to all the different channels, and then there's different channels for different topics. So you can do small talk, you can talk about the Polish language, you can ask questions, you can post photos or videos from a Polish concert that you went to. It's just a place to like practice in a low stakes environment.
Yes, and the events for the Learn With Us level have like their special space. So a monthly challenge will always appear here, and it will be available for a few days. And then the calls will be also happening directly on Discord, so that we have just one place to interact with each other.
That's really cool. And that's also something that you can do at home from the computer or from the tablet, but also on the go. If you're just waiting in the supermarket or need to kill some time somewhere, instead of scrolling social media, you could just hop on Discord and practice your Polish a little bit.
We do recommend doing that. And we see
Bardzo
some...
fajnie.
excited over the shorter challenges. We are super looking forward to them too. The first one is starting already on Monday. We'll have a small challenge about getting to know Poland a little bit better. It will be 7 days with some interesting facts that you will learn about Poland, and we will force you to tell us more about your country. Very useful skill to practice. Usually you talk a lot about your country to your friends, so join us and we'll be happy to have you there.
Manuel,
That's
you seems
great.
to be convinced to join.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. Accountability. It's always good to learn together and have someone push you.
Yes.
Manuel, we mentioned, because there was in the question about Seedlang and about how this platform become a real. And this is what we also want to ask you too about it, because we know that you are kind of one of the mothers and fathers of this platform. How does it started? How the idea came up to your mind that we need something like this?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not everybody knows this, but there's Easy Polish, there's Easy German, there's Easy Spanish, Easy French, Easy Catalan, Easy Portuguese, Easy Arabic. There's quite a few teams within the Easy Languages network. And for many of them, most of them, one or several people do this as their job. So you both do this as your main job. Easy German, we have a whole team of people who work full-time on Easy German. And the way that we're able to do this mainly is through memberships. So people signing up for the Easy Polish membership, the Easy German membership, and it's individually, it's just a few dollars or euros per month, but in aggregate with, several hundred people in your case, a few thousand people in our case now, it makes it possible for us to do this as our job. And so far, we have relied on another service to do this, which has worked great over the years and has really helped us turn this hobby into a profession. But we've kind of outgrown this service, and we live in this language learning space. So we want to do things like the interactive exercises, the podcast feeds, we have so many special things that we want to do specifically to make it a great experience for people who are learning languages. And that wasn't really possible on the service that we've been using in the past. And so we just decided, actually a while ago, how long ago was it, Cari, that we decided to start this project?
Probably more than 3 years ago. I mean, I would say the main point is to have everything like in one place. And also like Seedlang started to create these digital exercises for Easy German a while ago, but they are on the Seedlang platform, which is great, but confusing to people. And I guess you, like the patrons of Easy Polish, had the same problem. You go to Patron to pay for the membership, then you go here to download the videos, then you go here to find the exercises. And the idea of having one place to go and to find everything and to practice, I think we had this dream for a long time, and it was much more work than we thought and than Seedlang thought, and we are still working on it. But yeah, our dream is now coming true, that one by one, the different Easy Languages teams are launching on the platform. And at some point, we'll also have a party at the Easy German team to celebrate this, as you do now.
Then we will quiz you on the German tongue twisters. We'll see.
Yeah, and actually both of you speak German, so I think we'll have a party with you then and practice your German.
As long as you will not ask us to sing in German, everything is fine.
Yeah, is Manuel still going to sing?
I think we are at the end of this live stream. Manuel, how about singing a song?
What was Przeżyj to sam?
Yeah. I don't know if I can still. I have to. Let me check out the. Let me see if I don't know if.
Then
I can still do
you search for the lyrics, and while you do that, then I think we would like to say 2 more things. One of them is that we haven't managed to answer all of the questions from the chat, and somebody is asking, can they get an answer from us if they write to us? Yes, we do answer emails, maybe not during our live stream, but if there's anything we haven't touched on here, please send us an email and we'll be happy to answer you individually. And also a very important thing, for the launch of the platform, we have a special discount. There is a different discount for Patreon members. So if you are a Patreon member, you have a super special discount for the transition, and you should just read the emails from us to see how to get it. If you're anyone else who were not a Patreon member before, you can get 30% off on the first month of your subscription with the code Witaj30, and you can enjoy the platform in the first month with a lower price. So we hope a lot of people will benefit from this platform, test things out, and we hope it encourages you to give it a try.
But please remember
Witaj.
that this discount is till Monday 9 a.m.
Yes.
So time is
Then-
short.
On Monday, we are raising the prices to the regular ones that we are aiming for with this platform. So yeah, it makes sense to be an early bird and join us in the first week and
Yes, if you
join
love
from the start.
Justina and Aga, wait till Monday and sign up for the real price, which is still very affordable. That's my suggestion. Give
If
it a
you
few
love
more
Aga
days
and
then
Justina, sign
sign
up
up.
as soon as possible, because we are waiting for people.
Okay. You
Aw.
want them to sign up for the
Yes,
cheaper
we
price.
want people to benefit from the discount.
Yes.
That's the goal. Manuel, is it time to hear you sing it?
Przeżyj to sam, przeżyj to sam. Nie zamieniaj serca w twardy głaz. Póki jeszcze serce masz.
Now we need Janusz with the guitar. Where is he?
I think he is
Brawo,
taking
Manuel.
the trash out.
Oh no.
Yes, if you still have a heart, sign up for the new platform. That's what that song is about, I think.
Yeah, that's.
Thank you both, Cari
That
and
was really
Manuel,
fun.
for
I'm
joining
really
us.
excited
Bardzo
for
mi
this
miło.
new
Dziękujemy.
Nam
future.
też było bardzo miło. Bardzo dziękujemy, że przyszliście tutaj dzisiaj, żeby z nami porozmawiać. Dziękujemy za waszą energię i za platformę wam dziękujemy.
To
Nie
przede
ma za
wszystkim.
co.
Nie ma za co.
Dziękujemy.
Twój polski jest bardzo dobry, Manuel.
Dzięki, dzięki.
Z platformą będzie jeszcze lepszy.
Tak.
Będzie
Będzie
lepszy.
lepszy i lepszy.
lepszy i lepszy.
Let's make an appointment in 1 year from now and we will check your progress, okay?
Yes.
Bardzo
Test
dobry
us.
pomysł.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
guys. Have a great
Thank you.
night. See you on the Discord server, maybe sometime.
Yes. We'll see you
See you
around.
there. Dobry wieczór.
Dobranoc.
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 Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.